Hello trader, welcome to the live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. After yesterday's successful dollar yen trade, we have started another session for today, and this is also an important day for us to look at the market. As early today we have seen that quite strong movement on most of the pairs. So as very important day coming today, as you can see FOMC already been released, and today coming up later in 40 to 30 minutes time coming up GBP news and also the dollar. So we would like to see that potential trading opportunity in this market for this upcoming session, and it is an important session. As you can see that this is a significant session here on XAUSD, and we will be trading XAUSD as well as the dollar yen and also euro dollar, AUD USD. We can see euro dollar and AUD USD is in a very strong trend at the moment, and would like to see significant opportunity in the market. As soon as we will find that euro dollar, we can see there is a break of structure here as expected in our weekly forex forecast as well. We can see there is a break of structure, and that might lead the price potentially back to the weekly support level here, and with that drop expecting for this market to potentially to trend, break the low, create a new lower low, and then potentially bounce back up to create a new higher high. So looking at on first of all XAU USD to see what kind of trading opportunity we have, and then we'll be jumping on to the other instrument as well. Looking at the monthly chart on XAUSD, you can see that this is a long-term bull market here, and in this long-term bull market we can see that XAUSD from this resistance line there is a strong bounce, and this is the monthly impulsive move here on XAUSD, and with the impulsive move expecting for the market to pull back and then the potential to trend again to create a new higher high. Looking at the weekly chart here, we can see that from the weekly perspective, doing the multi-time frame, guys, is the key. Multi-time frame analysis is very important when you are trading the market. And before I progress further, guys, if you are here, make sure you say yes on the live chat. I know that you are here, and then smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, so you can see that weekly perspective as well. This is the weekly impulse, very strong weekly impulse here, and with that weekly impulse what we can see, the market is in fact in a stronger trend. Now looking at the daily, what we can see that from the daily perspective, this is the daily move here. From here, this is the daily impulse followed by correction with a narrow doji. You can see another impulse followed by, we can see that there is a this is the daily move here, and the market is approaching the daily support level, and to that daily support is approaching that level. And what we can expect for this market to potentially, as we have seen that there is a significant an uptrend here, and in that significant uptrend, with this significant uptrend, the market is coming down here, means that the price may come back here below the daily low, and that might lead the price to break the low and then to potentially bounce back up again to create a new higher high in this market. So we will be looking to see proper entry opportunity. This is the daily support level here, and in that daily support, if you guys look at it, you can see this is an important daily support level here, expecting for this market to potentially drop again, break that low, and then to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So looking at the 4-hour chart here, looking at the 1-hour chart as well, we can see this is a 1-hour price action, and there is a 1-hour doji here, which is an important level of doji from the 1-hour perspective. And with that doji formation, we can expect that this is a move here followed by this pullback, another move. The market is potentially from that level, what we can see that this is an impulse here and correction, okay, and we can see another impulse followed by this correction here. So this is a currently we can see this market, okay, this is the market where the price is sideways, and in that sideways market we can expect it for this price to retest and then to reject again towards the downside to create a new lower low in this market. So looking at the 1 minute chart here, we can see that this is the 1 minute price action, and in this market the price, what I think that we could see that potentially bouncing back up, grabbing the liquidity and then trending again to create a new lower low in this market. So here is what we can see. This is a initial bounce here on XAUSD, and would like to see that the market is in fact having an upside and then melting again towards the downside. Here we'll be waiting to see that the price is retesting that resistance and then coming back down. So this is where we can see the price potentially approaching that level and then coming back here. Okay, so here is the 30 minutes bounce, followed by we can see that another bounce. So what we can expect for this market is for this price to potentially retest that level. Okay, so we can see that the market is potentially here. We can see the local uptrend, and in the local uptrend want to see the price is going up to retest that resistance line, and then once we see the price tested the resistance line, we would like to see the price is moving up again, grabbing the liquidity and then coming back here to create a new lower low in this market. So, and with that in mind, what we can see, the price locally trending here, would like to see that it's going up, okay, and then bouncing back down again to create a new lower low. So with that being said, local price action here, what you can see the lower time frame, this is the 1 hour chart, and in this lower time frame would like to see the market is trending here, grabbing the liquidity and then dropping back down again to create a new lower low in this market. So here what you can see, that lower time frame price action from the 1 minute chart here, a strong sideways movement. Okay, so with that strong sideways movement, would like to see the market is trending. Okay, so potentially it's trending here, grabbing the liquidity and then dropping back down again to create a new lower low in this market. So expecting for the price to potentially bounce, grab the liquidity and then to trend again to create a new lower low. So looking at here on the on this zone here, expecting for this price to bounce back up potentially and then to give us that entry opportunity. So what we see that in this market, for this price to retest and then to revert back again. So once we see the price has done enough movement to the upside, we might see short-term drop, and at the same time we need to look at that this is a long-term bull market and this is a daily support. We could see after the price to retest and then bounce back up, so we could see that the price is heading and then going back again to create a new lower low. So if the market is going back up first, we might see the downside. If the market is coming down first, then we might see that bounce back up again. So depending on how the price will be moving, based on that we will be looking for trading opportunity in this market. So this is what we're waiting to see, that the price how it is doing, and based on that we will be looking for entry opportunity in this market. And in the meantime guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. like to see that it's testing that high, testing that resistance, and then breaking below here to create a new lower low in this market. So lower time frame price action, we can see some long wick candles. We might see a little sideways movement as coming up in just a matter of 30 minutes time. 3 GBP news that will also make GBP USD as well as the GBP JPY pretty volatile. We'll be looking at as well on GBP USD, and looking at that on GBP USD, we can see that this is the long-term picture on GBP USD. You can see this is an important GBP price action, and we saw the GBP USD has got a drop here. Okay, so you can see this is a significant drop in that on GBP USD. If you guys look at it, you can see this is a resistance line here. Okay, and had a strong breakdown in that area. On British pound US dollar, we might see the prices coming here to that support level, and this is a British pound US dollar price action. Here we can see from this resistance line a big drop, and with the drop expecting GBP USD to come back here to that support level to create a new lower low here. And if you guys look at it, you can see this is the GBP USD support, and in that support level wanting to see that British pound US dollar coming down here, grabbing the liquidity, and then potentially bouncing back up to create a new higher high. So let's see how it might be doing, and based on that, and as you can see, British pound US dollar also currently in a downtrend here, and wanting to see that this market is breaking below that to that support level. And with that break to the support level, this is an important support where there is a you can see there is a gap open, and with the gap open there is a bounce expecting for this market to potentially break below and then to trend again to create a new higher high. So looking at XAUUSD here again, we can see this is the lower time frame. Again, 1 minute chart to see that So looking at the lower time frame here on the 1 minute chart on XAUUSD, we can see that there is a head and shoulder formation here, and with that head and shoulder, head left shoulder and the right shoulder, head and shoulder formation on XAUUSD, wanting to see the market is coming here to the downside on 1 minute chart. So with the GBPUSD, we can see that XAUUSD as well currently in a trend, and with the trend want to see the market is coming back well below that level to create a new lower low. Once we see the market has dropped well below that level, we will be looking for that entry. So this is the 1 minute chart here, and in that 1 minute chart, what we can see that this is a structure here. So in that structure, want to see the market is trending here to the downside, and that's what we will be waiting to see. The price has dropped well below and started to trend here, and once we see the market has started to trend here, that's where we will be entering into the trade. And what we can see in this lower time frame, this is the 1 minute chart, the market has formed this head, left shoulder and the right shoulder. With that head and shoulder formation, want to see the price is coming here, grabbing the liquidity before it bounce back up. If you look at the daily here, it's approaching the daily support. We might see that potentially a break of structure to the daily support. This level is where the previous daily low, where there is a high liquidity. If the market managed to break below, I think that we might see significant bounce. As if you look at the overall direction, we can see that every day price was forming series of higher low here, and as the market is forming series of higher low every day, we can expect for this market to potentially, if you look at here, you can see this is a structure here that the market is slowly moving up, and with that move up here, okay, so you can see the market is going up here to the resistance line where there is a high liquidity, and with that high liquidity, okay, approaching that level, if the market goes up first, that we will be looking for that selling opportunity in this market. Thanks for joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel, and in that situation we are waiting to see proper entry. Once we see the market has gone up, tested the low, we can look for potential selling opportunity in this market. So here you can see the price is potentially going up to the resistance line, and okay, approaching that level, and with that approach expecting for the market to trend and grab the liquidity and then come back again to the support level to create a new lower low. And with that movement, what we can expect is that the price to grab that enough liquidity and then to drop again. So we're going to see that the market is grabbing that liquidity and then dropping again. And if you look at here, you can see this is the lower time frame price action. This is the 1 minute chart, and there is a bounce here. With this bounce, you can see the price is approaching that resistance line, and from the resistance line expecting it to come back here again after this retest. So if you look at the daily here, you can see the market is approaching to the upside. 4-hour price action is pretty recognizable here, guys. This is what also I posted early today analysis on this one. On the 4-hour chart here, the price to potentially trend to the downside, and you can see that from here, from that zone here, okay, so this is a big drop here, and with the drop, the market is currently coming potentially to the downside, and we have seen that there is that break here. Okay, so we saw that break here, and that break is where there is a here you can see this is the market. The market is slowly coming to the 4-hour support level. There is a 20 EM, as you can see from the 4-hour perspective here, crossover, and with that 20 EMA, it's an important support here from the 4-hour 20 EMA. What we can expect is for this market to retest and then to come back here to fill that long wick at the bottom here. Okay, so this is also the 20 EMA zone here, also the daily support. So very important support here, as if the market crossed that low here, getting that that liquidity. If you guys are not sure about how the market grabs liquidity, you can also explain more in depth in this one, how to understand the liquidity grab. Now you can see that from here the market has made its move to the downside, and we may see that the price ultimately breaking below that liquidity zone, and that's where we will be we'll be finding that trading opportunity once we see the market has grabbed the liquidity. And that's where would like to see the price is coming here and that retesting that level, and we may see a strong bounce once we see the price has tested that low, grab the liquidity. We can expect a return back again potentially to the upside here. So this is the upside bias, where the neckline of this reversal pattern, we may see that movement. So this is our plan here. Once the market drop here, form the reversal pattern, we will go for a long trade from here not without blindly. We will be waiting for the market to you know that to bounce. Okay, bounce from here. So we'll be waiting for a bounce from here, and once we see the market has dropped below that level, has got a bounce, that's where we will be entering into the trade as soon as we will find suitable entry opportunity in this market. Let's see how far it might be going, and in the meantime guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Waiting for the market to show a better entry opportunity here. This is the daily support, guys. Waiting for the market to drop to the daily support, bounce from here, expecting, so you can identify as the daily daily support. Okay, so that's a daily support here, daily support. And in the daily support, so what we are waiting here for the market to drop to the daily support, and once we see the market drop to the daily support, we like to see that the market had a significant bounce from the daily support, and this is what we're waiting to see. The market has given that potential entry. Once we see the market has dropped to the daily support, we will be waiting for that potential entry opportunity in this market. Welcome and well done, thank you. Hey, welcome, just Kevin, welcome, thank you for joining. Yes, we are good to go. Gold had really chopped people. Yeah, there has been a breakdown, not much, but which is expected, because you know there was a pullback, and that pullback was significant. If you guys look at it, you can see this is the if you look at the bigger picture here, you can see this is the daily chart here, and in that area, so if you look at here, you can see this is a resistance line here, and there has been significant breakdown, and that breakdown in fact has come back well below, and yeah, there was a significant movement. Okay, welcome. Yeah, welcome, thank you. So waiting for an initial bounce, and once we see the market prepared, we can look for entry. Patience is key, as you know that when we are trading, we need to look at from the being patient is very important from the perspective of becoming patient as a trader, which is the key. And it's the key that we always remain patient. um, so here what we can see, this in this area there is a structure. Okay, so that structure, if you look at, this is a triangle, and with the structure, what we can expect now that the market to move in a sideways, as there is a GBP news coming in just a couple of minutes. That might have a little slight impact on this instrument with the GBP news. Let's look at, guys, also what's happening with the GBP USD and GBP JPY. This market not trending very aggressively, where if you look at here, you can see this is a daily chart here on GBP USD 4 hour. We can see there's a long week candle here, and if you look at the lower time frame here, you can see this is also the same thing, 15 minutes, and this is the 1 hour chart here on British pound US dollar. And from here we can see this is a big drop, dodgy, another drop, dodgy. So the market is potentially here moving a little in a sideways. So here what you can see, this is the daily chart. GBP USD, so far there has been a rejection from the top on GBP USD, and with that rejection, what we can expect for this market to potentially come back here, grab the liquidity, and then bounce back up. So we might see some short-term drop here on British pound US dollar. So it may come back here potentially to that support level for short-term perspective in this market. So with the upcoming news, we can expect that downward pressure on British pound US dollar, and we can see that XAUSD on the lower time frame. Again, looking at the lower time frame on XAUSD, this is a bullish a pin bar here, which is after this dodgy bullish impulse. And what we can expect is for the market to potentially go up, grab the liquidity, and then come back down here on XAUSD. And what we can expect in this market is for the price to potentially to retest and then to drop back again to create a new lower low in that area. We'll be waiting to see the price to show proper entry. Once we see that, so here is the doji formation. on XAUSD, and we can expect it to for the market to move up again and then to come back here. So where we can see the market from here, it's in a move pullback, and we can see this is a local upside, and in that local upside would like to see that it's having further bounce before it drop back down again to create a new lower low. And many people want for buy too early on gold today. Yeah, they're the buyers, yeah, because it's in a bull market. If you guys, that's why I always say that look at the analysis as well. And when I made the analysis, the price was here. In fact, the market has dropped in that level as expected. So I would highly encourage you to always, that these are the great education that you can find on the channel, analysis and all the updates that I'm posting. So it's very important, guys. This is where the analysis is very important. So when you see that the market behaving differently, that means there's some change in sentiment. Okay, so that's what you could see that the market is doing. So and as you can see, this is with this a lower time frame price action, you can see there is an inverted head and shoulder and breakout from the inverted head and shoulder. And with that inverted head and shoulder and breakout, so we could see the market is that heading to the upside and then bouncing back down. So that's very important point to look at when you are looking at the market in terms of analysis and other aspects. So if you look at here, you can see this is the 1 hour chart on XAUSD, and in that 1 hour chart, okay, so there is a doji formation. With this doji formation, so you can see the market, it's a kind of retest, and we may see that ultimately a break of this support, because as there was a bounce and then sideways drop back down here, and we could see the price is coming back here below that level, okay, and then grabbing the liquidity and then again trending in that direction. So we will be waiting to see that on XAUSD the market has enough a drop. So 1 hour candle is closing in just matter of couple of minutes. Now it's closing as a very narrow doji. Now this doji, there are two probable scenario that the market to potentially trend in that direction with this doji. The other probable scenario is for the market to after this that bounce, grab liquidity and then drop back again in the major direction of the trend. So, and from that point of view, if you guys look at it, you can see this is the lower time frame price action here, and there is a very strong bounce. We could see that break, grab liquidity and then to trend again in the major direction here. This is what we're waiting to see the market is to show that probability, and then we will be into the trade as soon as we will find that entry opportunity here. Are you guys ready for a potential big trading day? Share your thought and opinion in the live chat if you are ready. Thank you. And You can see there's a gap open. Want to see that it's coming back in that direction, melting back below, and would like to see how the price may be doing here. And okay, so this is the 1 hour doji, and with this 1 hour doji, you can see the market is potentially heading to the upside here. So would like to see that the price is breaking out and then dropping down here. Are you guys ready for potential trading opportunity for this session coming up? Okay, a move pullback, another move pullback the market to, yeah, here you can see the market is trying to move back up, and so with that in mind, you can see there is a doji formation here. The price may have a rejection here in that area. Okay, so there is a doji. Like to see the market is coming here in that direction to the support. We can see this is a 30 minutes bullish engulfer in that area, and the market may turn to the upside here for short-term perspective. There is a probability, or there is a probability to drop down. So the question is bouncing back up or dropping down? I think after the break of this 1 hour high, we might see that this is coming down here. So if you look at the 1 hour, you can see this is a 1 hour resistance, and in that 1 hour resistance, the market may break the high and then could drop back here to the downside to create a new lower low. And if you look at here, you can see this is the 1 minute chart and quite a few narrow dodgy formation here in that area. So in that zone here on XAUSD, if you look at, you can see this is a narrow zone in that area, expecting it to potentially to retest and then to return. So there is a narrow red candle here, expecting after this long week candle the market to come back here to the support level to create a new lower low. So what we can expect is for the market to drop down here and then to break below to the neckline of this previous resistance, which is turning support here. Now the question is the market is trending here or it's bouncing back again to the upside to create a new higher high. We'll see where it is heading to. And after quite a few narrow, this is a triangular pattern, want to see the market is coming here, and then we could see the price is moving back up. At the moment you can see this is the 4-hour chart. There is a short-term drop possible after the 1-hour rejection. If the market is managing to break this 1-hour resistance, that's where we will be entering into that trade here. Okay, so looking at here, we can see this is a resistance 1 hour, and then after this resistance the market to trend again in that direction. Okay, so you can see after liquidity grab, it's breaking below here to the support level. So here we can see there is a long wick rejection here and lower time frame price action. This is the 15 minutes candle, 5 minutes price action here. Also there is a long wick doji, and with that long wick doji we can see the price from here has got rejection, and with this rejection the price now trying to bounce back up from the 1 hour, but I think we might see a little sideways movement before it goes in one direction. We'll be waiting to see the proper direction. Once we see the market has managed to find the direction, that's where we will be entering into the trade. So here is the resistance line. If you guys look at it, you can see, and that's where from there is it's in a sideways at the moment. So this time we see the market more often goes in a consolidation, but what I think that with that consolidation we may see the price after the consolidation having a potential a movement here. So if you look at, you can see that the price, this is a bull flag formation after this bounce, and with that bull flag the market managed to break below here, grab the liquidity, and now trying to bounce back up again to create a new higher high here. So with that doji formation, you can see that this is a doji here with a bullish candle to the upside here, and with that bullish candle and doji formation the market slowly moving potentially to the upside, and let's see that if it wants to create a new higher high here. This is a resistance line. Looking at the 1 minute, here is a bullish rejection. Now we saw that rejection, the question is the market going back up to the resistance here? I think we might see some short-term potential movement possible, but at the same time we saw there was a strong rejection here. So let's see first if the market is truly preparing, or it's a false breakout and coming back down here. If it is a false breakout, then we may not see that movement here. And see that if this is a false breakout. Okay, so there is a probability for potentially if the market managed to break out. Okay, if the market managed to break out, we may see that the price is coming again in the direction. So what we will be doing here, guys, is we will be placing the pending order buy stop above this high. If the market managed to break above, we will be on the trade for this short-term potential upside bias here. So that's where we are placing that level here. So placing a buy stop at 3036. Uh, 3036.616, stop at 3033.066, TP target at 3041.163, and here we will be placing a buy stop. This is a buy stop here on XAUSD, and if the market only managed to bounce, it may continue to drop here. If it drops, then we might see that bearish move. then we are not on the trade. But if it managed to bounce, then we will be entering the trade. If bounce, then we will be on the trade with this potential move to the upside. Okay, so let's look at here. So the market is trying to slowly move back up. And so place that XAUSD buy stop, and it might get triggered, guys. We see some movement to the upside. So we might see some bullish movement for short term here on XAUSD. Waiting to see that the market is showing that movement. Also, we will be opening I hope that you guys can see the screen. Okay, so we are my trade is still not triggered. It neared but didn't trigger. So if we see that it's going up, then we will be entering into the trade. Okay, so so there is some trade running in. So here want to see that it's going back up. If we see that bounce back up, then we will be entering. If it drops down, then not here. We are not on the trade. So this is a buy stop, guys. First trade of the day. So if you see that the market is going up, that's where we will be looking into the trade here on XAUSD. If it breaks below, then we might see that downside here. We'll see how far it might be going, and based on that, we will be entering into the trade. In the meantime, guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. So here is the move that we can see potentially in one direction. So we may see some movement potentially. Let's wait to see that where it is heading. So we place the buy stop here, and with that buy stop would like to see the market is moving up and then hitting that level and then going back up. If we see that move, that we are on the trade. Okay, so once I got triggered, I will give a shout out. We may see that bounce here potentially, and we may see a potential movement to the upside on XAUSD to the potential resistance zone here. And so Gbpusd, we will be looking at. I'm on the trade, guys. Got triggered, active. The trade is active. And the trade is active, and we can see that the market is heading in that direction. So would like to see that it's going back up to that level, and yeah, let's wait to see some potential upside movement. Now what we can see that the market is in that direction where there is a trend. So we're waiting to see. Okay, so you can see that movement heading to the upside. Okay guys, so we see that a trend moving in that direction. We are a couple of pips up here. Like to secure those profit. Getting some rejection. Okay, so there is a long wick candle. Want to see that, guys, bounce back up, and we have here target 47 pip. Okay, so going up, guys. Are you ready for another profitable trade? We have an incredible winning rate in this live session, including our VIP trades as well. I do share all my trades in the VIP group. If you guys want to be part of this trading community, you can find link below this video currently. This is a very short term opportunity to join the academy with 95% off. It's gonna be ending very soon, so don't miss out. Right now you can join the academy if you want to be part of that academy for the rest of the life. Not only the education, not only the trading, but also there is a lot to take from here, including live trades, live analysis, strategies, as well as the education that I'm giving every single day. So we see that bounce here on XAUSD, and let's also catch this trade here. Okay, so that's where you can see there is a bounce Okay, no problem. Thank you guys. And here is would like to see that it's having a bounce, which is essential to see that it's going back up to the resistance line. I want to close with very few pips. You know, that's where you see the 15 pip up, but I would like to see that a good movement. The way the market is heading, we might see that to the resistance line, which we were expecting to move back up to the level. The way heading, we could see that bounce, so I'm still holding it. Patience is key, guys. Keep in mind that also the risk management is very important. If you are not doing the risk management, might be very difficult for you to become profitable over the long term. So make sure you do the risk management. Always trade with proper risk management. And let's wait to see one more bounce. At least if we can see that halfway movement to 28 or 30 pip, we can take that. But you know, this is getting some rejection, which let's wait to see what's happening. So 1 hour chart, the market might retest again. Is the market at any point changes directions? More often it happens, so you have to be aware of that. Here is a long wick candle. Now, yeah, this long wick candle, wanting to see this going back up. If it is going back up, then this is a false breakdown. Then we might see potential again, another move to the upside. We are at entry again. Market like that. One time it will go in one direction and then change the direction, and it's keep changing. That's why you know, if you want to be a better trader, you need to make sure that you are not becoming impatient with the impatient market, right? So the market is impatient, just switch from one direction to the other direction very frequently. But if you are a smart trader, the most important part here for you is to become patient without becoming impatient. Okay, so this is the key here. A better trader are those who are patient, right? So are you guys patient, or you think that you still need to do some work here to become patient? You can write on the live chat. Let's see how many traders think that you are patient here. Isaac, welcome. What are you looking for this trade specific level? Well, there will be education as well for this trade, so make sure, guys, if you are passionate about trading, not only just taking a trade, taking the profit, going home, but also staying more on learning and growing as a trader. Okay, so focusing on education. Here is some rejection coming. That rejection, let me see that where it is heading to. Thank you very much. Can you sell Sonia? Coach, I think we might be in for downtrend. Wait, see, this is where there is a rejection. Still we are on the area, but there is a rejection now. Okay, so if the market not showing a very promising movement, we always have a choice to take profit or close at entry. We are very near to our entry. So this is the 15 minutes candle. Okay, still we are on the profit side. Still we are running in profit, but let's see if the market showing that promising bullish movement that we will be running. I'm also, you know, prepared to close anytime, guys. So if I am closing, I will give a shout out, because if I see the market is turning around, we might just exit break even or with the running profit if the market is not showing promising bullish price action. So far it is still showing that bullish, but it might turn around at any point. So let's see that once we see enough confirmation, then we will be entering. From this 20 EMA, it's getting some rejection. This is the 15 minutes. Okay, so this is the 1 minute candle on 8 seconds remaining. um, we are at break even. It started to consolidate suddenly. Let's see um, what is the potential outcome here. 30 minutes candle is, we again run into the profit area. So um, if the bull's not becoming very dominant, then it will be, we will become dominant. We will just exit the trade and we will be waiting for still showing dominance. You can see it's bouncing back up, and would like to see that it's okay guys, so I'm going out. Okay, so we are on it still. I'm going to exit this trade at the moment. It might bounce back up, but 15 minutes there is a close, candle close, so it might push back up. I am exiting the trade with the running profit. We will be re-entering once we see the market again settled. So exit with the running profit. I'm exiting with the running profit. As you can see, this is the 15 minutes candle. That candle closed. It might, the next one might bounce back up, or it might come for a deeper pullback. As we, this is a little sideways. There's a breakable structure that might sign that the market may go up, but there is a probability for a deeper another liquidity gap. So you don't want to take that risk at the moment, as this market is in a significant trend. We would like to see that the market, we want to trade in a proper way. So you can see this is a gap open here, and as I mentioned, it may bounce back up to the resistance line, or it may come back here again to the support level. There is a doji formation here. You can see 1 minute doji, and we might see that a couple of more liquidity grab. Would like to see the price is showing proper opportunity, then we will be entering into the trade. So in the meantime guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting. Yeah, welcome. Patience is key. Yes, absolutely, there's no doubt about it. Okay, so now in this area where you can see the market, you can see there is a sideways movement in the zone, and with this consolidation forming this inverted head and shoulder, it's now trying to break towards the downside here. So we will be waiting to see that it has come well below. It might, you can see it's in a consolidation, it might drop in that direction now at the moment for some period of time. And let's delete that one. This trade I will consider as a break-even trade. So we have, so this is a break-even, and with this break-even here is looking at that one here. Okay, so from this support level we saw that that bounce. So if you look at the daily here, creating a higher low, 15 minutes again, and the 5 minutes. So it might go for a sideways for some time now until it finds another directional bias. So really important to see that we have enough confirmation here. Now I would like to see the 1 hour chart, which looks to me that in the 1 hour price action the market may be potentially to the upside here. You see this is a doji, back to back two important dojis here where there is a high liquidity zone, and in that area, so if you look at the 1 hour, you can see the market is trending here, and with the trend what we can expect it to go back up to the liquidity zone. Here it's forming a series of higher low. It may push back to the upside here, and once it push back to the upside, that's where we might see that another rejection at the moment. So waiting on the market to show proper entry opportunity here in this market. Sideways movement, waiting for the price to give us that trading opportunity. Okay, so sometimes the market shows this kind of sideways consolidation, which is sometime when we see the market is in that stronger consolidation, we tend to see that the price have a stronger breakout. So that's how the market does. When you see that a very strong sideways movement, it's basically big boys gathering the liquidity for a potential breakout or breakdown. So that's what we see that the market is preparing for. So you can see this is a consolidation, and if it managed to break out, we might see that it's completely going back up to that resistance line. So it managed to bounce, and so here is, you can see that this is a support here, and as it has a bounce, we may see that it's going back up to that level. There is a high liquidity. You can see it's moving in that direction. So we are out because of the market structure was not showing in our favor. At any point we can re-enter, as you know, this is the freedom in trading, that when you are in your favor, you can anytime readjust the trade. If needed, you can re-enter again. Not a big deal. Once we see again the market prepared for it, our goal here is to keep a high winning rate. Thanks guys, hope that you're enjoying the live session. Make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. So as you can see that this is a bounce, and so here we see that after this move, and we may see now as the market, you can see, grab the liquidity, is trying to bounce back up for deeper move again, and from the daily it's approaching the daily resistance line. As the price has tested the daily support, we may see that here a little stronger bounce for another move to the upside here on XAUSD. And this we're waiting to see. The price is showing that pattern here, and once we see that, you can see this is a bullish candlestick pattern. Yes, we might see some upward bias here. Okay, so the way the market is heading, we may see that continuation to the upside here. So yeah, the way it is heading, we may see further continuation. and this is a interesting bull market at the moment, and we may see that this market is potentially breaking above. Okay, so you can see from here with this support level. Okay, so this is a very strong bounce here, and so we see that it's still moving in that direction for long-term movement, and as the market is moving in that direction here, so we see that the price is moving in that direction. And what we can see after this bounce, we can see the price is potentially heading to the upside to the resistance line. If you look at it, you can see this is a lower time frame price action here, and we may see that potential that trend continuation to the to this level here, which is highly likely to happen on the lower time frame. And with this potential trend continuation, okay, so the market is at the moment is heading in that direction. So what we can expect in this market at the moment is a deeper pullback. And if you look at the daily here, you can see after this drop, the price again moved back to the daily resistance. So what we might see later is for the price after a retest of this daily gap open and the resistance, the market to again return back. And this is a gap open, and this is a massive gap open on XAUSD on the daily. So if you look at it, you can see the 4-hour chart, there is a doji formation. We may see that the market is coming here in that direction. Okay, so yeah, there is a probability to again reject after this gap, after this retest here. So this is a significant retest in that area on XAUSD, and with that retest, we may see that the price again reject from that level. Okay, so there is a probability to return again the price to the major direction of the trend. So daily resistance is quite important, guys. You can see though it is a long-term bull market, but I think that highly likely we could see that from that daily resistance the market to return again back to the downside. This is the 4-hour chart here, so forming a doji very long rejection. Now this 4-hour candle is in fact important because it's closing as a doji, then highly likely we will see another impulse to break this 4-hour high. But if the market in fact goes up before this candle close here, then we might see that the candle before candle close, it might drop back again below the support level for another drop to the daily support level. So we're waiting to see. So we'll be waiting to see in fact what is likely to happen here. Okay, so 1 minute chart, lower time frame price action, and you can see it's now heading to the upside here. Now you see this is a 5 minutes candlestick pattern, and that's a um, possibility for another bounce. So if we look to enter, it's already made a significant movement in the direction. So here with this doji formation, as this is a long wick doji, um, what we can expect is the market to potentially move up again to the resistance line here. And with this resistance line, if you look at the 15 minutes here, you can see the market is heading to the upside. And yeah, sometime the price sometimes the price behave in a way that we need to be a little bit patient to find the proper entry. Patience is definitely key. Yeah, absolutely. It's long for why did we close? The reason we closed here is it was in a consolidation, and there was a 1 hour candle closed. Guys, this is trading, okay? So it happens. You can see there is a consolidation, and then we didn't close in loss, definitely. So there is a consolidation. We saw the breakout structure. There are probable scenario that we could see that coming back here, as there was a massive downtrend here. So the price in a level where it was possible to drop again to the support level. But the trading is like we almost winning every day. So this is also that not losing trade. So what sometime we need to manage the trade early enough before we see if this is also a very important trading psychology, is that keep the winner running, okay, and close the losing trade as soon as possible. That's the key. Whenever, this is how the professional trader trades. Whenever you see the market is not in your favor, we can close the trade, okay, with a smaller loss. But when it is going, then let it run. So like that. Now here you can see we closed it. We have a couple of pip running in, and it's in fact had a bounce. Yesterday dollar yen trade did the same thing. So here, guys, keep in mind that it's not about a trade that we are opening, it's about also learning and growing as a trader, right? So next time when you open the trade, you'll know that, okay, this is how it happens in the past. This is how coach traded. Let's hold the trade. Okay, so it's about the education that you are learning here. It's about how the trade is being opened by seeing your own eyes, that this is what happened. and this might happen in the, because what happened in the past, it may happen in the future also, right? uh, past repeats, everything repeats more often, even human thinking also repetitive. So that's why um, we need to learn that from that past and then use it in the future. So our previous live session was not held due to some reason, so tomorrow will be twice again uh, in our Tokyo as well as the NY session. And if you guys look at it, you can see that this is another, we had a couple of trades early today as well, so would like to keep trading here. And we saw that unemployment claims came out early, that has made that move. And GBP USD, how it has done the GBP USD, if you look at the GBP USD, it's potentially coming here, breaking that support, and we may see that the market coming here, breaking the support, creating a new lower low on British pound US dollar. And with that drop on British pound US dollar, if we look at here, you can see this is the 1 hour chart, and I think GBP USD may preparing for a drop here to that support level. So with that being said, British pound US dollar may remain here bearish from that zone here. So if you look at here, you can see that this is a bounce on British pound US dollar, grabbing the liquidity and coming back here. You can see this is a liquidity grab, and the price is coming here to the support level on GBP USD. So with that being said, what you can expect here on GBP USD is that the market, after this long week candle, okay, so the long week candle, expecting GBP USD to drop back here. We may see the market is, yeah, on GBP USD we may see downtrending a movement here. We could see some downward pressure on British pound US dollar. So we'll wait to see what happened. We need to see a little more time on GBP USD. Let's go back to XAUSD to see yeah, there was a breakup structure bounce. We have seen another breakup structure. Now at the moment, either it is forming a head and shoulder and then coming down, or trending again to the upside is important to look at on XAUSD market. So with that being said, guys, this is another trading day that we have spent a good day as well in the VIP as well as in this channel here. And coming up also tomorrow, we will be coming on twice CAD news coming tomorrow, that will definitely have some impact on CAD as well as on dollar and gold. At the moment, as this market on XAUSD is in a pullback, we might see some short-term sideways movement in this market. Once we see, whenever we see the market is trending, we will be jumping on the trade. And if you guys also are enjoying this live session that I'm doing every day, make sure you stay connected by joining the channel. And with that being said, thank you for joining this live session. We'll be ending this session at the moment, and I'll coming on live again very soon to trade together. Until that, guys, stay well, stay happy, trade safe, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you.